my friends. This is Zen-X Yoga. My name is Vivian Wolf. I'm a yoga therapist. I help people in Generation X with moving through this season of midlife to improve, support, and manage their mental health using the tools of yoga and Ayurveda. Today, I wanted to talk with you and share with you some strategies some tools for managing stress, especially when we have to have like difficult conversations, or if we find ourselves in some conflict, whether it's having a difficult discussion with a coworker or with a family member, a partner, whatever you find yourself in. If you find yourself kind of in that stressful moment, you might notice some of the physical aspects of stress. So, when our nervous system moves into the sympathetic nervous system, we start to move into what is commonly referred to as fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Those are the ways that we can kind of tell that we are in heightened sense of stress, of I feel like we're in a threatened place, whether it's real or not real, whether it's the lion, we're running from the bear, running from the lion, or whether we are trying to set boundaries in our workplace. All of it physiologically can feel very similar, right? So it's really good whenever we can recognize those signs, those symptoms. I'm doing that in air quotes. Uh, of that heightened stress, that feeling of fight, fright, freeze, fawn, and then utilize some tools. I like to call them tools, postures. We're going to do a mudra, which is a hand posture, to help us move back into homeostasis, back into balance. So uh, one of the things I want to show you here, I'm going to show you first seated in my chair. I have an office, kind of an office chair. It swivels and it has wheels. So I'm going to show you a variation you can do in your chair, and then I'm going to move to my mat and show you a version on the floor. So whatever feels better to you, you have both options. Okay, so first things first, whenever you have a quiet moment, and maybe you're done having the conversation, the difficult conversation, but you notice, your heart rate is up, you're sweating, you feel that tension in your jaw, you got the hand sweats, whatever it is that you are experiencing. One of the nice things to do is to fold our body, turn our attention inward. So if you're seated in a chair and you don't have any place to go, maybe your desk is right in front of you, turn to the side if you can. I'm going to roll out just a little bit here. And all you have to do is melt over. And take a few breaths here, just folding over. Send the breath into the back of your body. You might feel the back of your rib cage expand as you breathe in. Notice the body starting to soften and release that stress as you breathe out. And after a few rounds of breath, just very, very slowly, maybe you walk your hands up your body. A little bit of contact, hands and body, is really nice here. And just notice here how you're feeling. Is the breath starting to slow down? Is the heart rate starting to slow down? Just a little bit. You can do this a couple of times if that feels better for you. And I wanted to show you, if you're in the middle of like a meeting and things are starting to get stressful, you're starting to feel that rise, that shift into the sympathetic nervous system. You start to notice those symptoms. One of the things that you can do with your hands, even if you're like on like a Zoom call, or if you're at a conference table, or you have like a meeting at your desk, you can do a little mudra, which is a hand posture. Now I'm going to hold it up here, and then I'm going to put it on my lap, and you can kind of see. So all we do is we touch the very tip of our thumb to the very tip of our middle finger, and then you can let that just rest here. So maybe no one will even see it. This is a mudra that evokes a feeling of peace. And so if you feel like you are in conflict, whether it's uh, something at work or if you're having a difficult discussion with, a family member, you can. What's important is the connection between the two. These other fingers, they do whatever they want to do. So maybe they curl because that's easiest. Maybe you stretch them out because you've got that excess energy. Whatever feels good. Index finger and thumb. Peace. Peace mudra here, right? So real quick, I'm going to go on the mat. So if you wanted to do this, if you have a little extra space or you get home and you notice that you're still feeling like you are in fight, fright, freeze, fawn, you can come onto the floor, come onto your bed, come onto your couch, take those legs out in front of you. For me, because I am hypermobile, which means I have too much range of motion, I'm going to put a little bit of support underneath my knees here. And you are welcome to do the same. You can move some real estate out of the way here. And all you do is a little fold forward. Chin to chest if that feels good. You can hold onto your feet. You can give yourself a little foot massage. If you have excess energy and you need somewhere to put it, you can rub your feet. But if you're tired, you can just fold those arms, bring them down. You can bring your hands underneath your head, whatever feels comfortable here. And you can stay here up to 3 minutes. We're going to do a few more breaths. Good. And when you're ready to slowly come on up, again, just check yourself. Do a little check-in. How are you feeling now? What are the sensations in your body? Are you warming up? Are you cooling down? Is your breath getting longer? Is your heart rate starting to slow down? If you need to, you can put a hand over your heart. When you're all done, you can move on about your day. So here, let's go ahead and come into a seated position. Bring the palms together over the heart. Soften the gaze or close your eyes. Take a nice long deep breath in with me. Exhale, let it go. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that it brought you a little extra peace in your life, especially when you are feeling stressed out, when you feel like there's conflict in your life. I hope that this helps you feel just a little more calm in your own body. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more tips and tools from yoga and Ayurveda in your journey through midlife. Subscribe to the channel. And there's a link below that will take you to my free online community. And there we are, we're starting to move into 2026. And I've got some really exciting new things to offer my online community. You also get early access to live streams like this and a bunch more goodies. So check that out below. Join now so that you can get in on the stuff I'm going to be revealing as we move closer to 2026. Until next time, my friends, take good care of yourself, okay? Okay? Okay, bye. Say bye. Okay.